What is going on, guys? We are back today playing some more NHL 19. We are officially one day out from the pre-order 3 days early access where everybody can play the game. That includes you guys on PS4 who've probably been struggling. That's why you guys got to get the Xbox for the EA access, am I right? But what we're going to do today is we're going to go out here and we're going to do a draft. We're going to sim up an entire season. Now we're going to do a draft and we're going to do absolutely zero scouting. We're going to turn Fog of War on. That is why I'm on the screen right here to show you guys. I am turning Fog of War on. I want to do absolutely no scouting. We're going to fire all of our scouts. We're going to turn off the auto scouting, of course. And then we're going to get this sucker started. So I'm going to let this screen right here load up real quick. We'll keep salary cap on. It's not hurting nothing. The Detroit Red Wings have an 84 million salary cap. Can you believe that? 84 million. Is that higher? That's like right below Tampa Bay's. I couldn't believe they had a salary cap that high. And they're going to have probably a not good year. Sorry, Detroit, just being honest. They're in that rebuilding phase. They could surprise some of us. We'll find out. But we'll go over here to scouts. Is it under assigned scouts? Oh, we have decent scouts. Yeah, it is. We're under right here, fire scouts. So we don't have all terrible scouts. Our pro scouts are pretty bad. Now that I'm looking at it, we got decent on the region. So we're going to just fire every single scout. You have no choice. You don't even have a chance to scout if you don't have any scouts, am I right? So that's what we're going to do. We'll fire every single one of these guys. See you later, Stallberg. Nice knowing you, pal. You too, LaBelle. Arcobello. Junilla. Oh, that's because we got our Swedish guys over here. Lindstrom. Why can't everybody be Nicholas Lindstrom's name? I understand that. Oh, Bjorkstrand. It's not Oliver Bjorkstrand. Taylor Swift's brother, I think. Does Taylor Swift have a brother? She only really sings about her boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, so I'm not really sure if she has any family members. Be nice if she could clear that up for us, but until then, see you later, Tanev. See you later, Donovan. Vic Donovan. That sounds familiar. Vic Donovan. It's not Donovan McNabb. See you later, McGrath. Alright, so we are officially out of agents. We have none. No scouts. I said agents. We have no scouts. None in display at all. We're going to sim up the season. I'm going to sim us all the way to the draft. And I'm going to see where we're at in the draft. We'll see what kind of stuff. We'll see how big of a difference. That's kind of what I want to see here. Is how big of a difference Fog of War is going to make. How big of a difference that it's going to make without doing any scouting at all. Because according to Fog of War, you have to scout the player to get a rating on it, right? Well, we just deleted and fired every single one of our scouts. Regardless of what happens, we're going to do the draft. And we're going to see how we draft. How well we can draft with or without any scouts. Be interesting to see. Sim us up to this day. I'll catch you guys back here when we're finished. So our Red Wings didn't do too hot. But the Griffins killed it. They won the Calder. It looks like the draft lottery is going to go Colorado, Carolina, Florida, Calgary, Dallas, Detroit. We're going to have the 6th overall pick. CBJ gave up their draft pick to Anaheim, apparently. Neat. The central scouting thing, they bring that up a lot. I never realized how often they bring that up, but they bring that up a lot. It just brings up the scouting rankings in general from the league. I highly recommend you update your trading block. I'm probably not going to. Here we are, though. We're going to enter the draft. I'm going to say before we enter this draft that we haven't really, honestly, have not paid much attention to who's the top prospects for next year anyway, so I probably couldn't even tell you who's going to be the top prospect. And even if it is the top prospect, we're not getting him number 6 overall. So it's going to be interesting to see what this looks like here. Like I said, they're going to rank it for us still. These the central rankings and whatever else now. I get all the notifications for that. So I'd like to think we're going to get some sort of rankings for that. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Let's find out real quick. We have no scouting, no drafting. Fog of War on, and we can't see absolutely anything. Perfect. This is kind of what I was hoping for. What is this? The ranking system? Is that what they say? Their rankings went up a little bit? I would take a Finnish guy. He sounds cool. The Blue Jackets like the Finnish players. So it looks like what we have to judge on here is pretty much the rank. And they do have a rank, which is a bonus. Previous ranking, which is kind of cool. So we still have a ranking to work with. We'll see how much of a difference that makes, though. Not knowing their potential, not knowing their type. Just going straight off the rankings that they're going to feed us right here. We're going to go and make our pick. We're going to let Colorado make their pick. They're still here. So we'll sim to our pick real quick. See what we got going on here. Sim to user pick. We have the 6th overall pick. Looks like they got... How many? What's the overall? Oh, we don't know any of the overalls. That's right. It's different because I can't even see the overalls, right? You can't see the overalls because we don't have the Fog of War on. So we'll have to sim up a couple games. We'll have to scout them a couple games. See what their overall ends up being. To see if we're right or if we're wrong. Do we go with the defenseman? Ruslan Vasyunov. I got to, right? Detroit, you need some defense, right? Somebody told me that Jimmy Howard's good, but their defense kind of blows, so we'll get him some defense. Go in here and make our 2nd round pick. Our 2nd round pick's going to be better than the first one. I'm just feeling good about it. So let's grab somebody that's going up in the rankings. Like Canzello. He's gone up 2 spots. But Hyovin's up a couple spots too. Whoa. Oh. I was confused by the flag on the side. We don't need another defenseman. No, we better go with a forward just to see how things go. His potential, his ranking's going up. Let's do it, Nikolai. Wow, they got a guy with a picture. That's how you know they're good. We have to get guys with pictures. If they don't have a photo, they're not good. That or the EA just doesn't have the rights to him. But who's going to go by that logic, right? Who am I kidding? Oh, we got to go with Murray. He's top of the list. He's up 3 in the rankings. He's been clearly impressing the central scouts that make these rankings that aren't our scouts. He's a $189. He's 6'3". Looks like kind of like maybe a bigger power forward type center. I'll take it. Take my chances on Blake Murray. I mean, he's got a nice photo too. The photos this year just look so much different. They look fancier. The lighting, it must be the lighting. Let's see what we got going on here. Current rank 65. This guy's went up 2 spots. Frazier. Todd Frazier. Without the Z. And yes. It's really confusing me with the country flags, but I keep forgetting to change the flags up here for like OHL, CHL, and whatever else not. We're going to go with another center. What? Oh, he's 5'9". He's a small little guy. That might be a quick center, though. You never know. We can put him on the wing. Oh, Johnny Gaudreau. This guy's got a +3. He's a goaltender. Raffle Logan. He's 6'3". Pretty big dude. Pretty big dude. You know what? We're going to go with... No, we shouldn't go with the goaltender, but we're going to... Nah, I don't want to. No, we're going with goaltender. I'm not... 3rd round goaltender. It might be a good player. We're in a 4th round. Now we're in the 3rd round. You think about it. You know, most goaltenders don't go mad early in the 1st round. Maybe there's a chance we get a steal in the 3rd round. 4th round, probably not getting any steals down here. Gary Coleman, is that who that is? That would have been funny. It's not. Lindgren, just because you have a cool name, I feel like you're going to be good. So we're going to go Thomas Lindgren, and he's going to come on down to the team. And he has no photo, so maybe he's not going to be good. That's not going to be any good. It's not good at all. We're in the 5th round, 5th pick. I thought we had the 6th pick. Oh, I know what it was. Somebody passed us in a draft lottery. I'll be darned. We had a 5th pick in a draft lottery, and we fell back a spot. We couldn't win the lottery. Not that I can read any of these guys' overalls or anything. Ryan Roth. He's got a +2. Oh, baby. A +7 on the current to the existing. Lucas Warnblom? Warnblom? Has to be a Warnblom. Look at that hair. He looks like a young Erik Karlsson. He's got to be. He's a Swede. That's the Erik Karlsson version of a center. Which is obviously really good because, you know, Erik Karlsson's good at defense and offense. I think we're doing a fine job here. It's like Erik Karlsson with face-off wins. Here we go. Find something good in this round, too. A +3. I don't know if I want to, but you're Russian. How do you go wrong with a Russian? Have we drafted a Russian? Guy played for Armada. Not a bad team to be playing for. 11. We've won with the Sudbury Wolves once already. Oh my god, that guy's only 18? He's only 19. He looks like a young Tyler Sagan, kind of, with the beard. Like, look at that. He's got the suit on. How do you not draft that guy? I'd hire that guy to be my CEO. He's only 19. Dress me up. Maybe that's what he wants to do. He wants to be a bench coach. Could have been a bad strategy right there. We might have been drafting a bench coach. Either way, we might need one of those too. If he's got like an A+ in scouting, that'd be kind of cool. Something next user pick. What do we got? One more pick left? One more pick. Oh, we got a couple picks here in the 5th round. So we got a few picks left. That's our 3rd pick in the 5th round. Detroit be trading for them 5th rounders. Oh, this guy's up +5. Joel Teasdale. It's like Ashley Tisdale, but with a T. He's a tease. I like it. I'm up for a good tease. I just noticed they added a call timeout feature in the game. That's cool. 5 timeouts left. I like it, though. I don't understand, especially being an offline game mode, why you just can't go out there and straight up pause it whenever you feel like it. It'd be one thing if it was connected franchise, which, oh, don't get me started on, by the way, but it's not. So why can't we just have any pause anytime we want? You never know. If something might happen. Yay. I'm just saying. Frolov, Russian, goalie. We don't need a goalie, sorry. We're just going to go buy a good-looking player. Oh, man. We got to go with another Sudbury Wolf. We're going to do like a Sudbury Wolves only draft one time or something because there's just so many of them. Zane Lees. He's got a +4. Oh, but this guy's got a plus... Oh, it's the same thing. +4 is a +4. 6'4 goaltender. That's a massive goalie. That's a small defenseman, a massive goalie. We shouldn't be drafting multiple goalies. And we're going to draft the multiple goalies. That's a bad idea. I was going to do it for a second, but I was like, Nolan Hutchinson, 6'4" forward, another big-bodied forward. I'm going to take my chances. I can't resist the Sudbury Wolf. What can I say? But you'd think just, oh, well, I can't make it. I'll hit the pause button. There is literally no pause button. Just call timeout. I wonder how many timeouts or how long a timeout is. I got like a 30-second timeout. Will it be a commercial? Is this our last pick? I wasn't looking at what round. It should have been a 7th round unless we had multiple 6th-round picks, which is possible. Kanye West. Josiah West. That is a name. Too bad your rating's gone down. This guy's got a plus 11. How can you go wrong? Pierre-Olivier Lacombe. Mine. That is mine. Draft options. Sim the rest of the draft. Sim the next round. Sim the next user pick. Do we have another pick? No, we do not. Here's our draft finals. We drafted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 players. But a few draft picks to work with here. We had the 6th, 36th, 47th, 67th, 98th. Quite a few 5th rounders. So we're going to have to go over here and scout these bad boys now and see how we did. Alrighty, so we went ahead and we stuck all these puppies in a lineup. They're all in the Griffins. I'm pretty sure we have everybody. It looks like we're all in good shape. Our starting lineups do consist of 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of them there. We have 1 in the net. We have 3 of them over here. We have 2 of them over here. 1 in the net, 5. That's 7 players. Did we draft 8 players? I think we missed somebody. Not sure where they went. They're not on the list anywhere. Maybe the guy was only 17? Is that a possibility? I don't know. We're going to go ahead and sum up some more games so we can get these guys' overalls found out here real quick. So let's go ahead and start this preseason up. We got the scouts I hired. We got these guys ready to go. Well, they did not play near as many AHL preseason games. Guess it is the AHL, though, so it does make sense. Catch you guys back here once again after we get some of these games simmed up. Bro, nice. Oh, the Detroit Red Wings not starting too hot, though. Alrighty, so we've simmed about halfway through the season. Got a pretty good scouting report for most of our players, as you can tell right here. I just went ahead and filtered through the 19-year-olds because I completely forgot half the guys were drafted. But we got 6 of our guys who drafted right here. I know we drafted a goalie as well, so he's not going to be showing up. But our first guy was our first-round draft pick, and that was Ruslan Vasilyanov. And I still don't think I'm pronouncing his name right, but it turns out he's an offensive defenseman. They're calling him a top 4. Minor top 6 defensive role right now, but he's a top 4 defenseman, medium potential. The medium potential is still not completely confirmed, but he's a 72 overall right now, which is pretty solid for a 19-year-old for a draft pick. I think we did it right here. Top 4 deal. I would have preferred maybe an elite or franchise, but you know what? We had the 6th round or 6th overall pick, so it did take some time here. Our 2nd round pick, Nikolai Ksznm. Good old Russian boy right there, the way that sounded, right? Is that Russian? It has to be Russian. Yeah, it's Russian. I was going to say, it had to be Russian by the name. Had to think about it a little bit. Again, a lot of his scouting is properly done. The way it's looking, he's pretty well maxed out, and he doesn't have the greatest of stats, but they're not terrible. What's the potential look like? I got to go the other direction. I think I could rotate. Top 6 forward, medium potential. Right now, he's just another forward role. I got him in the lineup, though, just to play, to get the minutes in, to get the minutes logged. It looks like he's getting 2nd-line minutes, 1st-line minutes. Not doing too bad, but top 6 forward, medium potential. Again, not a franchise guy, but a top 6 guy in the 2nd round. Not a terrible draft pick. Could have been worse. 62 overall is obviously not the greatest. Tomas Lindgren was our 4th round draft pick. Again, looks like he's pretty well scouted as well for the most part. A Swedish player. I can never properly say the guys when they're Swedish because it's not a Sweden. You can't be like, oh, I got a Swede player. I guess you could say I got a Swede player, but you can't say I got a Sweden player because it sounds weird. You gotta say Swedish. I don't know. That's probably just me. Top 9 forward, other forward, 59 overall. Looks like he's going to be a bust for us. 19 minutes time on ice so far. -3, 7 goals to assist over there in the AHL. Our 5th round pick was Lucas Warnblom, and he once again is an AHL top 6 forward. Big bust there, but a 5th round pick, you don't expect the 5th round picks to make the NHL for the most part. So the top 6 forward in the AHL, well, we expect out of him. Our other 5th round pick, Joel Teasdale. We took, how's he looking? AHL top 6 forward, minor 4th line forward right now is his role, 63 overall. Again, another one looking like a bust for us. Michael Rasmussen, not one of our picks, but just for a good time, the Red Wings took him 9th overall in his 2017 draft. Top 6 forward, other forward. I don't think they wanted to hear that, but that's what we're getting out of him so far. Our 3rd, 5th round pick, David Levin. How's he doing? AHL top 6 forward, other forward. Once again, 63 overall, once again, looking like a dud. But again, 5th round. What do you expect in a 5th round? Am I right? Then I'm not sure. This is my first time doing franchise, man, to be completely honest. And that's the reason I haven't started the other one. The way it's looking, we're going to do a Buffalo Sabres one. By your guys' voting list, Montreal Canadiens got bypassed here recently. But I'm going to go ahead and I want to tinker with franchise mode a little bit, make sure I'm understanding everything now that it's revamped, that I'm not missing something. And obviously I'm missing something here with the draft picks thing. That's why I didn't jump into the franchise mode yet, because you obviously only get 10 hours. I've been doing other stuff in my 10 hours. and I haven't really dived in completely deeply into franchise, but I'm not sure what I'm missing there. I'll figure it out. But as far as goaltenders are concerned, I do know we have a goaltender that we did draft. That is one of them, and he's looking pretty good. He's not completely drafted out yet potential-wise, but they're calling him a starter. Right now he's another goalie. We got him playing. I mean, he's getting completely romped on. 48 overall. They're calling him a starter at 48 overall. I don't know how well that'll progress. For a starter, though, we'll find out. He's only 18. You expect, a goalie's going to be in the minors for, what, 6 years? Probably 5 years, probably. So, plenty of time for him to progress. But that is what it's going to look like. That's how our team looks. If we were to go out there and do absolutely zero scouting, we had the 6th overall pick. We couldn't do much with it. We already mentioned it. We had a defenseman. That was our 6th overall pick. And it really wasn't the greatest choice possibly. But obviously, we didn't really have scouting. We had 0 scouting for 64 overall. But again, that's the wrong player. Plot twist. For 72 overall top 4 defenseman. It's not terrible. I mean, he's logging 25 minutes in the AHL. We'll see what he can do, I guess. 72 overall is not a terrible pick. We didn't get no 80s. But that would be what would happen if we would go out there and do 0 scouting and go straight into the draft. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.